Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continuing blind let's play of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. This is a special DLC episode, Turnabout Time Traveler. And I just want to show you all this because it's kind of cool. If you go to the save screen here, it says the name of this chapter is Time Travel is Real. Yep, time travel is real. That's right, we actually saw a pterodactyl flying outside the window. Oh boy, let's see what's in for us today, shall we? I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. Then we'll be able to prove that the reception was held twice when we compare photo 1 and photo 2.
Do you really think such a difference exists?
Yes, Your Honor. I just need some time to find it for you. This is preposterous. I love how he's having a nervous breakdown. I don't blame him.
Very well. Please show the court what's different then.
This is like the old school magazines where you had to spot the differences. I remember those when I was a little kid. This is proof positive that the wedding reception was held twice. Can I switch between pictures? Nope. Okay. Okay, let's look at... He's holding something. And he's holding something. She has red flowers. She has yellow flowers. Ah, there it is. There it is. That's the difference. That only took me 2 tries, too. The next I would have checked is the bow tie. And then I don't know what I would have checked after that because I was pretty sure it had something to do right here. So I guess, you know, saying that was my second guess wasn't that impressive if I only had 3 guesses. Please direct your attention to Miss White's bouquet of flowers. In the photo one of her in-laws took, the defendant is holding a yellow bouquet. But in the photo Mr. Butts took, she is holding a red bouquet. You're right. That's impossible.
What does this mean?
It means that the defendant really did experience 2 wedding receptions. And she did that when she traveled back through time.
What?
Yeah, that's... Look at Edgeworth. Edgeworth is like, can I be anywhere but here right now? I quit. I'm just gonna walk away. Nick! You did it! You proved Ellen's time travel story to be true! Yeah, I can hardly believe it myself. It's just as Ellen said. The reception was held twice. This turns every assumption we base this trial on upside down.
Objection!
I refuse to accept such a ludicrous argument. It's pure fiction under the guise of pseudoscience at best. Yeah, he's not, like I said, he's not having the best day right now. That is definitely for sure. There is simply no such thing as time travel. I know it's hard, but can't you suspend your disbelief for 1 nanosecond, Edgeworth? I bet sci-fi movies push all your buttons all the wrong way, don't they, Mr. Edgeworth? I can totally picture yelling, that never happened every 5 seconds on the screen. My dad does that sometimes when watching a movie. And what do we have to say? Because it's in the script, that's why it happened. Maybe you should stay away from movie dates altogether. That's neither here nor there. This is real life we're talking about.
But the proof is clearly shown in the 2 photographs.
That's right, Mr. Ed. Okay. Didn't get a chance to say anything. Fine, I'll entertain your absurd delusion. If only to demolish it before your very eyes. What? Let's start with this then, shall we? There is one thing your time travel theory fails to explain. Only one? I thought there would be like 15 or 1,000. And that is the memories of the other guests there. The defendant and Larry remember the reception occurring twice. But no member of the Spocker family has even mentioned such a thing. Yep, that's a good point. That's because the time is... Stop that! I'm not done, you bird brain. Hey, hey, that's not cool. Hey, don't make fun of me. That's not cool. But bird brain, as I was saying, if the entire family had been sworn to secrecy, I feel personally attacked by that. Then why hadn't they sworn the woman who was married into the family to secrecy too? That's a good point. Honestly, all it takes is a little common sense, Mr. Wright.
Even still. How do you know that the trip through time did not really occur? There is proof in the photos that it did, and besides, if time travel does exist, well, I'd be a little disappointed, frankly. I was hoping to go back to day of my youth. Hey, don't interrupt me, you little stuck-nosed brat.
You mustn't allow yourself to be taken in by Mr. Wright's whimsical tales, Your Honor. I've read about it in various literature, you see. And they all say that time travel is not logically feasible. Maybe our argument was just a little too nonsensical, Nick. Well, in that case, why don't we put common sense to the test? Excuse me? The wedding reception was held twice. The photos are proof of that. But it wasn't because of time travel. It's simply because the reception had actually been held twice. Isn't that the most reasonable way to interpret this situation? Yeah, okay.
Would you care to elaborate, Mr. Wright?
If time travel doesn't exist, then there's only one way to make sense of what happened. Somebody must have orchestrated this strange phenomenon, and that somebody is the gods. It could be either one of these. And I'm not really sure which one's. Probably Gloomsbury, but I'm gonna say top one first. Because again, it could be either one of these, and this one sees more of the vague answer. Or it seems more of the specific answer. Because they must all be in cahoots with each other, right? What if all the guests at the reception conspired together? Yeah, I didn't mean to say vague. I meant to say it's more likely that all the guests are in on it if no one said anything, versus Gloomsbury somehow making everyone forget. To hold the reception twice and keep quiet about it. What? And for what purpose would they conspire to do such a thing? Well, the dots. Someone's giving us a round of applause. Ha ha ha! A brilliant deduction defense. What's this? Oh, hello. I can tell that you are not a renowned liar for nothing. I must say that I underestimated you. How so, Mr. Nickety? You have managed to name each event precisely as they happened. You have revealed it to the light of day. So then that means it was us. Ray orchestrated the whole thing. Yes, the reception was held twice. But not because of time travel, no. Ray simply held it a second time. What? Why? Why would you do such a thing? And it's kind of weird that they admitted it this soon, this early. To make it as though the Madame is Yelling committed never happened. Master Sorin figured that Miss Yellen, who would killed Gloom's body at the first reception, experienced the reception one more time, while she would think that it was all just a dream. It was he who ordered us to make it happen. However, only a few, myself included, knew Miss Yellen's crime.
Are you saying most of the guests attended 2 receptions without knowing why?
Indeed, they needed no reason. Master Sorin told them to do it, and do it they did. That is the sprocket of Ray. Then who hid the body in the lantern? Ray did. But Ray did not anticipate the petals finding the Ray in, nor the actions of Monsieur Boots. And that's how you intended to cover the whole situation up? That is just one thing everyone here has wrong. The real scene of the murder was not the hold, it was the Vista deck. What? Huh? Okay, I'm... What's this guy's game? So then Miss Wyatt's recollection of the events must be correct. I admit, I tried to cover this incident up. But the fact that Miss Yedin killed Gloomsbury, it is undeniable.
This is quite a turn of events.
Is that him laughing like that? It so appears we've arrived at the truth at last. Now. Please still feel free to travel back in time, Mr. Wright, and attempt to do this trial all over again. Go on. Let's not get hasty, Edgeworth. I bet you can't do it. I bet I can't either! Your Honor, we will have to hold a separate trial for the cover-up of conspiracy later. But as far as the case goes, I believe we were ready for your ruling.
Objection!
Just before the defendant lost consciousness during her attack, she says she saw someone strike the victim. It's possible that this party is the true culprit.
Objection!
You still want to believe the defendant's words? Perhaps you've lost more than you touched during your time abroad. This third-person nonsense is nothing but rubbish, and you know it.
Objection!
But by the same token, How can we trust those who conspired and lied to fool this court of law? For all we know, they might still be hiding something. You never know when to quit, do you?
No, calm down, both of you. In any case, there isn't enough trustworthy information yet for me to render a verdict.
Wow. Thank you. I mean, that's kind of weird. Normally you're like,
You must present evidence now, or I'm gonna make you guilty. I suggest we continue the trial. Both sides investigate the matter further.
very well, Your Honor. Phew, that was close. Oh, we going back to investigation?
Mr. Nickety. As for you and your court's attempt to cover up this crime, your case will be brought up to a separate trial upon the resolution to this current one.
I understood, Your Honor.
Well then, this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned.
Oh, it's been a while since we had an investigation after a day of a trial. To be continued? Nope, no need. Let's just jump right into it. So we almost got done with that entire thing in one video. Huh. September 22nd, 1:28 p.m. Write Anything Agency. What? So the whole time traveling thing was just what it is put on by the guests at the reception? Looks like it. I knew there had to be some kind of trick to it. Wow, 2 ready receptions. Can you imagine? I wonder how that must have cost them. I have no idea. But you have to ask. You're not rich enough to want to know. Still, if you got the money, it's a pretty good way to cover things up, if you ask me. You got that right. I'm sure I would have been completely fooled. Hi, I'm back. Hey Maya, are you all set to go? Yep, ready when you are. So, what should we start with? Let's start with reviewing what we learned at the trial. What Ellen thought was time travel was really just a performance put on by the Sprockets. But other than that, it seems that what Ellen told us was actually all true. So, what really matters now is the identity mystery person Ellen said she saw while she was being attacked. So, who is this mystery person? That's the million-dollar question, I'm afraid. But if we want to clear Ellen of any suspicion, then figuring out who they are is key. I think I'll take toilets for 200 instead, Mr. Knight. Well, at least there were only so many people on the airship that night. And we know who the mastermind of the whole cover-up was, too, so that's good. You mean the groom, so that's Bucket, right? Exactly. He might know something that could help us out. So then, what am I doing here? Oh, is this Larry? Yeah, of course it's Larry.
I'm a very busy man, you know?
Well, all the other people involved are Soren's family members. So I thought I'd better start by interviewing you. Even if I probably should trust a word out of your mouth.
Ah, man.
I have a really tight schedule, but heck, what are friends for, right? Okay, pal, go ahead and ask me anything. You do remember it was you who came to me for help in the first place, right? The incident. I want to go over exactly what happened before I step. Sorry, this is weird. I want to go over exactly what happened before I step out of this off. I I know what it says. I want to go over exactly what happened when, before I step outside of this office again. I have no idea what that sentence is saying. Since you were there, Larry, do you think you could help me get it all straight in my head? I understood that sentence. If I gotta. Okay, so the first reception was held at 7 p.m. on the day of the incident. Yes. Okay, 7 p.m. That's the one that you tried to crash, right?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. And then they locked me up in the cabin. It was awful, I tell you.
Too bad we're not here to focus on you, Larry. And then the incident occurred after this first reception at around 10 p.m. Ellen was attacked at the reception hall by Gloomsbury. It's a very cool picture I'm reaching for. It almost makes him look like Vaughn from Super Wars 30, Dawn of Thursday. He forced her out in the Visa deck and was just about to kill her.
But Ellie fought back and ended up killing old Gloomsbury instead. Cover it up, the family quickly threw together a second reception. Well, that's what Edgy is claiming anyway. But I know my Ellie didn't do it.
The key point here is the mystery person Ella said she saw strike Bloomsbury just before she passed out. Did you see anybody suspicious skulking around that day other than you, of course?
Nope, not a soul. Cause I was locked up in the cabin the whole time.
But you managed to escape and sneak back into the reception hall. That's when you switched the lantern in the event hall with the lantern in the hold, right? Did you see anybody then?
Nope, the place was completely deserted. I guess cause that Pierce Butler guy had everybody gathered together somewhere.
That makes sense. He must have been going over the cover-up plan with them. So clearly, the murder had already happened by the time Larry got out. They must have gotten everything ready fast and had the second reception soon after that.
Well then, after the second reception, Ellie went to clean up the reception hall. And as luck would have it, that's when she found the body and the lantern I brought up. I tried to do something nice for Ellie out of the goodness of my heart, and this happened.
We still don't know exactly what happened during the actual murder itself. We'll just have to look into it along with the identity of this mysterious person. The cabin. So while the murder was taking place, you were locked up in a cabin. Did you see anything unusual while you were in there?
In the cabin? Well, let's see. Well, there was that pterodactyl thingy flying through the sky. No, that's pretty unusual.
Oh, right. That drawing of the pterodactyl you saw.
What's with all the air quotes? I really did see it, I swear.
But Larry, the time travel thing never actually happened. Which means you couldn't have seen a real pterodactyl flying through the sky. Must have been some other bird or something.
Oh, are you down in the eye of a super popular picture book author?
Absolutely. No, I'm just sure I saw something else. Okay, it mistook that for a flying reptile.
Nick, you make me doubt my own eyes. Now I'm not even sure what I saw.
Larry's drawing updated. Probably mistook something for what he claims a pterodactyl in the picture. Either way, you have no idea what actually happened at the real scene of the murder.
Well, that's right. I can say that with every confidence. Oh, wow. Would you look at the time? I better go. I have a book signing to get to.
A book signing? Whose book?
I was to think it's mine, of course. It's a Laurie Deonim book signing.
I bet you went around and begged a bunch of bookstores to let you do one.
Of course not. They're the ones coming around to beg me.
Looks like I guessed right.
Anyway, I have to go. I'll send you 10 copies of my new book that just got released the other day, alright?
To 10? It's very generous of you. Were there 10 published?
What are you talking about? I'm gonna send you the bill too, of course.
Oh, thanks.
Just put them down as office expenses or something. We'll see ya.
Thanks, Larry. Maybe one day people will come and ask me to go to like conferences and speak about my journey as a Let's Player one day. Hey, you never know. It could happen. Wait, Larry, we don't need. He's gone. I'll take a copy, boss. Oh, and make sure it's signed. Oh boy, Trucy's not gonna like this awful suspense. There goes our first lead. What do you want to tackle next, Nick? Right, we should really hit the streets now, huh? How about we go see Ellen? Sounds good, boss. I bet I can cheer that up. I thought you were going to help Trucy with her magic show again today, Athena. Weren't you supposed to go meet her right about now? Trucy said she was going to practice her new trick on you, if I recall. On me? Really? Trucy's show is an important source of income for our agency, you know. You can leave the case to us. So you go ahead and run along now. Boss! Off you go, Athena. No! I don't want to die! We better get going too, Maya. Okay. September 22nd, Detention Center. Visitor's room. Oh, my poor sweet Soren. I wonder how he's getting along without me. Hello, Ellen. Oh, Mr. Wright. What's going to happen to the trial, do you think? Well, first and foremost, we had to hurry up and find this mystery person you saw just before you passed out. Do you think the person could be the real killer? It's quite possible. And if we can prove that, we can clear you of all charges. Actually, would you happen to know where Soren is right now? He's usually busy with meetings all afternoon, but he should be home by evening. I think I better go have a chat with him later then. Why am I being treated to a view of someone's underwear? It's alright, don't tell me. You suspect my sweet Soren? Well, he is the one who masterminded the second reception after the time skip. So I thought he might be able to tell us something. How could you, Mr. Wright? You can't possibly think my Soren would never kill someone. Alright, just calm down. No, none of you are accusing my Soren. Please, I'm not accusing anybody, so please put the pain and ladle down, alright? Really? Cross my heart. So for now, would you mind if I ask a few more things about the case? I better be careful not to provoke her. Soren. Could you tell me about Soren? There's nothing to tell. He's squeaky clean. Alright, okay. Maybe I should avoid the topic of Soren right now. Well, let's talk about something else then. Fine, but you won't hear people about me about Soren. Talk about pulling teeth. Here's Stickety. Could you tell me about Pierce Stickety then? Pierce, he came to Sprocket Manor about a year ago. As the family butler, he's now in charge of everything in the household. Only a year ago? Did he have some kind of special connection with the family? I'm just a maid, so I'm not privy to such things, I'm afraid. It might have been under Soren's order, but Pierce is the one to coordinate the whole thing. He's the one who really orchestrated the grand time travel farce. He must have quite a bit of authority in that family. But no matter how good he is at his job, how could anybody gain that much influence in a single year? I really don't know. I mean, he is an excellent butler. Would that explain it? Is it really as simple as that? Time travel. What you thought was time travel was really just a cover-up carried out by in-laws. Pierce said Soren was the one who ordered the whole thing. I still can't believe it. Even if the second reception was fake. Soren would never use time travel for something like that. He's very serious about his time machine research, you know. I heard there's reason he's researching time machines, actually. Something about something he wishes he could change. But isn't the whole idea of traveling back in time itself a little fantastic? I don't think so. After all, Soren said time travelers do exist. Really now? You think he knows someone who actually traveled through time? That's right. I haven't seen it personally, but Soren said as much. So I believe it. Somebody who actually traveled through time, huh? It's pretty hard to believe. Thank you, Ellen. You're going out to do your investigation now, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Please make sure you don't cause Soren any trouble, okay? I'm afraid I can't promise that. What? Please, whatever you do, please don't upset my poor Soren any further. I'm begging you. I'll do my best to not cause him any unnecessary trouble. Oh, I couldn't bear it if Soren ever came under suspicion. I'm gonna be found guilty myself! Yikes! Ellen, please, don't work yourself up like this. You don't want Soren to worry, do you? No, you're right. And the floodwaters recede once more. So what do we do now, Nick? Well, Ellen said Soren is usually in meetings until the evening, so... let's save our house call until then. Why don't we go to the morning dock and figure out our next move from there? Why don't we do that? Sure. Roger, Nick. God, the voice is confused. I have it sometimes. September 22nd, Spaka Park. Morning dock. So, where should we start? Let's see. Are there any places we haven't examined yet? We already investigated the reception hall in Spaka Manor. I know, we haven't looked at the Vista deck or hold yet. Hey, you're right, we still got some pretty important places left to examine, don't we? The Vista deck is the actual scene of the murder, right? And the lantern with the body in it was stored in the hold. I think there's a good chance we'll find some important clues in those locations. But do we know how to get to the hold? Good question. I think it was labeled in that diagram of the airship in this pamphlet. There it is! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Hold. September 22nd, Flying Chapel hold. Wow, look at this place. So this is the hold. This is where Pierce orchestrated the whole cover-up operation. We better go over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Hey, Nick. Weren't we supposed to need a keycard to get in here? Huh, you're right. I wonder why it was unlocked. How's it going, Mr. Wright? No, that's not Edgeworth. Is this gonna be a Persigne? Oh, it's Emma! Wow, she wasn't even on my list. Whoops. Probably should have. Emma, what are you doing here? Just a little independent investigating for my own sake. I gotta keep my mind sharp. Ah, so the door security system was turned off for the police investigation. We'd like to investigate the hold ourselves. Would that be alright? Yeah, sure. The police just finished the examination anyway. Thanks. We'll just take a quick look around then. Oh, right. You should know that the floor doubles as a huge lift. You can use that lever way back there to raise it up to the vista deck. The police inspected it already, but didn't find anything of particular interest, it seems. If you go to the vista deck with the lift, be careful not to fall off. Got it. Thanks. That goes double for you, Maya. Yes, ma'am. Well, let's get the show on the road. The incident. Any progress with your investigation? Nothing conclusive yet, I'm afraid. Almost everybody was involved with the cover-up. So it's hard to know who or what to believe. I know what you mean. Unless you have some compelling evidence, I'm afraid it's going to be a tough trial for you. You're telling me. There isn't much time left. So I just got to make up and do what I... see what I can turn up. Alright, let's examine. No left or rights. Don't gotta worry about that. Good. Oh, look, Nick, it's an airplane. I wonder if Soren built that one too. Hey, why don't we go take it for a spin? Just a quick tour around the neighborhood. Who do you propose is going to pilot that wooden death trap? Me, of course, who else? Yeah, let's not. Don't worry, I've seen people fly airplanes on TV plenty of times. It's not the same thing. I think I'll pass. I've still got my whole life ahead of me. So there are two male peggable lanterns in the reception hall. Then that must mean that these two are the female Pegacal lanterns. Larry got the sexes mixed up when he placed the one in the reception hall, huh? Didn't he see the horns? The difference is pretty glaring if you ask me. And yet he managed not to notice. That's what makes Larry Larry. And Larry being Larry is why I've seen more than my fair share of trouble in my lifetime. Oh, Mr. Knight. You know that lantern the victim was found inside the reception hall? I'm just about to go piece it back together so the police can examine it. Oh, okay. We'll stop by for look too once you're done fixing it. What's the bell? What's that? A wedding bell? According to the pamphlet, it's used on the vista deck during wedding ceremonies to bless the newlyweds. I guess they disassemble and store it away here in the hole when it's not being used. Oh, it's a cake, Nick! Nick, it's a cake! It's so big, they wouldn't miss one little piece, would they? If you're that in the mood for a mouthful of styrofoam, sure, knock yourself out. Aw, it's a fake cake. What a shame. You mean it's not real? Well, it sure fooled me. I was so ready to have some that I'm really craving cake now. Me too. Come on, Nick, let's go get some. Maybe after the trial is over. Huh? Looks like there are some fingerprints on this candelabra. Yeah, I just got done dusting that. I was able to pull off a set of handprints. Do you know whose prints they are? Yes. The prints belong to the victim, Dima Bloomsbury. Nick! I just figured out something amazing. You did? Get this, the fingerprints on the candelabra were from his left hand? Then Mr. Doomengloom must have been left-handed. What do you think of that? Do I have to make us a great detective or what? You're a real silly Sally if you thought that deduction was in any way encyclopedic. Hey, you're pretty good, Maya. I looked into it myself, and sure enough, the victim was left-handed. Really? I got it right? Awesome. Okay, that's important. Because... where is it? So, this note here. Grab element convenient, then send it off from the Vista deck. Gloomsbury's note is not Gloomsbury's note. If Gloomsbury is left-handed, that means he didn't write this note. Someone else wrote this note. Good for you, Maya. Good for you? That's all you gotta say? I think you did a great job, Maya. Way to go. I guess one can never have too much info. Now you're talking, haha. But come to think of it, this candelabra isn't in the photo that Larry took of the hold, is it? The picture was taken when they were getting ready for the first reception, right? The candelabra must have been brought in here sometime after that then. It's still possible it has something to do with the incident though. I better add it to the evidence file, just in case. Candelabra from the hold, bearing fingerprints from Gloomsbury's left hand, which is dominant hand. So yeah, sometime in the trial, we're gonna have to say that the note wasn't written by Gloomsbury. It's probably written by Pierce. Oh, by the way, Mr. Knight, you can have this fingerprint pattern if you'd like. Oh, I like being proud. You're giving this to us? Sure. I have 4 other sets. Thanks. I feel like there's something more to this candelabra, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh look, there's a lever to the lift that Emma told us about. Let's try going up. I'll go flip the switch. Here goes nothing. Wait, I'm not even on it yet. There's blood there. I didn't even finish exploring this entire room, but... Hey Maya, stop the lift. Whoops, sorry, I got a little carried away. Never mind that, move over a little. Okay. Is that blood? Blood? Let me see. Could it be Mr. Bloomsbury's blood? Well, this lift does go up to the Vista deck where the murder took place, so I think that's the most logical conclusion. But I thought the victim was clubbed to death and that there wasn't much blood. Something tells me I better take a picture of this. Lift blood stain added to the court record. I should ask Emma about this more later. Maya, could you bring the lift down for now? You got it. I'll flip the switch again. There. Done. I want to find out some more about that blood stain. But for now, I guess we should just go up to the Vista deck and take a look around the actual crime scene for ourselves. There must be a great view from up there. I bet it'll be super awesome. You mean it would be if it wasn't the crime scene of the murder. Okay, to the Vista deck we go. Make sure you actually get on the lift this time, Nick. I know. Okay, I'll just flip this switch again, and away we go. I don't want to go up, though. I want to explore the rest of down here. Wow, look at the gorgeous view. So this is where Ellen was attacked, and Mr. Gloomsbury was killed. Yeesh, one wrong step, and it's cursed splat on the ground below. Should we investigate stuff that's a little closer to the edge? Well, I don't see much of anything over there. Police investigation didn't turn up any clues either, so... maybe we don't need to. Oh, I get it. You're scared, aren't you, Nick? Of course not. Come on, let's go back down and finish checking out the hold. Okay, so coming up here wasn't such a bad idea. Still, that blood stain. So this is the airship's engine. It's pretty impressive. And it's all rhythmic, like a heartbeat. It's a little heart of the flying chapel. Look at all those huge gears spinning round and round and round and round and round and... oh, I think I'm starting to get dizzy. Yeah, me too. About the sign. Didn't see anything. These must be the dishes and glasses they use for receptions. Very fancy. I bet we'd be in big trouble if we broke any of them. Oh, I want to see Nick. You young lady need to stay far, far away from them. But Nick! You think I'm going to break them, don't you? Let's just say your rap sheet for breaking things doesn't help your case. These are the flowers you saw in Larry's photo. The petals make them look like little gears. Oh yeah, yeah. Very well customized there. The perfect flower for this bucket family, huh? Maybe they were going to shower the couple with the petals. You mean kind of like how people throw rice or confetti? Yeah, like that. Only these were found at the scene of the murder instead. Don't see anything else. Alright, don't see anything else. That means evidence time? Oh! Just ask her about the candelabra. Hey, Emma, can we check out this candelabra a little bit more? A little more? What do you... oops! What happened? I almost dropped the candelabra, and the candle slipped off. Well, let's be careful with that. It might be important evidence. Wait a minute. Now what? One of the pins that holds the candle is broken. Oh yeah, you're right. Top right corner. What? There's definitely something fishy about this candelabra. There is? What makes you say that? Call it investigator's intuition. We already tested this for pits earlier. So let's test it with Numa now this time. Knowing Ima, she'd use every test she has at the same time as she could. Just hang on, this will only take a second. I hope this turns up to be a new lead somehow. Well, Ima, did you find anything? Take a look at this, Mr. Knight. What is all that blood doing on there? Oh my, that's... Okay, I first thought the entire thing was blood. I think it's just the blue spot says blood. Because it's the luminol spray. What is all that blood doing on there? Candelabra updated in the court record. Candelabra from the hold bearing fingerprints from Gooseberry's dominant left hand. Traces of blood were found on it. Maybe somebody got hurt while they were sitting up for the reception. These pins are pretty sharp. But if one of the pins is broken, it means that there was some force involved. You think maybe somebody got stabbed? But nobody reported anything like that. That's quite a bit of blood. Wonder whose it is. If I have anything that might shed light on that, I should probably show it to Ima. Okay, time to present. So we just go backwards. Ima, about this blood stain. Doesn't something about you strike it as odd? What's so odd about the victim's blood? That's not exactly... It's just something about it that bothers me. Now that you mention it, I can't say I necessarily disagree with you. Maybe I should talk about this some more with her. Oh, that was the thing I need to show. How about that? About this blood stain. What about it? There's something about it that's been bothering me. Oh yeah? What's that? Well, there's a huge blood stain on the crime scene left, and a blood-stained candelabra. Now, this is only a guess, but I'm thinking maybe these two bloodstains are from the same source. I guess that is a possibility. Can we compare the two bloodstains? Would that take a lot of time? Are you kidding? Don't underestimate the power of science! I'll be done in a jiffy. And the results are in. That didn't take long, now did it? It seems the blood from the lift and candelabra are from the same person. The bloodstain update in the court record. Candelabra update in the court record. Well, the victim was clubbed to death, and there wasn't all that much blood. But if this isn't Mr. Glimsbury's blood... Well, this is just a guess, but... What if Mr. Glimsbury stabbed somebody with the candelabra pin? That would explain both the huge bloodstain on the lift and the blood on the candelabra. Oh my goodness, if that's true, then that means there was somebody else present at the scene of the murder. That's what I've been saying! It does, doesn't it? That just might substantiate Ellen's statement about a third person. Emma, could you have this blood analyzed? Sure thing. a mysterious bloodstain on a candelabra with the victim's footprints on it. This just might be the thing to back up Ellen's memory of seeing a third person. Next up, the reception hall. It might be worth taking a look around there. The reception hall. The forensics team is in there investigating it right now. Oh, they are. Well, we don't just have time to sit around, so let's go check out something else. Good idea. We could go question some people. Especially Soren. I have quite a few questions for that guy. Sounds good, Nick. Oh, to do some legwork then. Yep, I thought we headed to Soren's house for starters. He was accompanying the police on the investigation here earlier, but he's probably home by now. Great, thanks. Later, Emma. Don't know why I tried to move to a place I already was at. September 22nd, Spucket Manor. Boy, man, the staff here is horribly lazy. They left that card on the floor after a whole day. Man, clean that up. I still can't get over how gorgeous Spucket Manor is. Just don't touch anything, please. I wasn't going to. She was definitely going to. I was told I had guests. Thank you for seeing us, Soren. We know you're busy. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the case, if you wouldn't mind. Soren? You're Ellen's lawyer, right? Huh? Yes, that's right. Don't tell me he doesn't remember me. Will Ellen be found guilty? We're doing everything we can to prevent that. That's why we're here investigating. Will you please tell us what you know? Soren? Alright, fine. What was that pause all about? The cover-up. It was you who gave the order for that large-scale cover-up plan, isn't that right? What large-scale cover-up? Don't play dumb with us! You held 2 wedding receptions order to try and cover up Mr. Gloomsbury murder. Ellen thought that through the power of the timekeeper you built, she traveled back in time. Ah, so that's why there were 2 receptions. Wait, does he seriously not know why the reception was held twice? Looks like I'll have to delve deeper here. Time travel. So the cover-up scheme, that fake trip through time. You're not the one who was behind it all. Pierce Nickety stated in court that you were the one who ordered it to be carried out. Pierce said that. I see. I leave him in charge of everything around me. So whatever he decides is, in essence, my decision too. So I take it that you don't know anything about the cover-up. That's none of your business. But you were in 2 wedding receptions in a row. And still, you claim to know nothing? I'm trying to help you out. Come on. I have nothing more to say to you. Please leave. But Soren? Ow! He's right-handed. He's right-handed. Did he do this? I feel like I don't know why he would do this. I feel like it would make more sense if Pierce was behind it. Because if Pierce was behind it, maybe he wants to get rid of her because he doesn't like the idea of her being in the family. But he is right-handed. There's a lot of right-handed people, FlightlessBird. No. He could also be ambidextrous. But he's clearly writing with his right hand, though. Oh, there's something written on this paper airplane. Let's see. Go away. It doesn't get clearer than that, huh? He's looking especially uncooperative, but maybe I could grab his attention somehow. There's still that one piece of evidence I don't know much about. It's worth a try. I'm betting it's the picture of his sister. Sis, I'm sure your sister would want the truth of this case to be known. How rude. Is intruding on the private lives of others a part of your job as a lawyer? Oh, I apologize. I guess showing in the picture of his sister wasn't such a good idea after all. Okay, maybe it's not that. Does this bring anything to mind? Even some small, vague detail will do. Where we could skip through that. I guess we must have asked him about... Oh, there we go. We must have talked to him about previous evidence before. Soren, have you seen this before? That's... Soren, what is it? Ooh, I think we hit something here. No, nothing. Yeah, we definitely hit something here, but why is it this? Why did his whole demeanor change all of a sudden? He's gone pale as a ghost, too. What? Soren? Nick, look at his stomach, he's bleeding. What? Somebody help, Soren's collapsed. Wait, what? Master Soren, get him to the hospital, quickly now. What the heck is going on here? Poor Soren, that must be one serious wound. What is it, Nick? Well, when I showed him the candelabra, his whole demeanor changed. So I was just thinking that maybe his injury is... Huh? What's this? Maybe it's tied to the incident? It's Soren's notebook. He must have dropped it in the rush to get him to the hospital. Oh, his notebook, huh? I wonder what's written in it. Don't you? Come on, you know you want to take a peek? Soren's notebook. What to do. Absolutely. I feel guilty sitting around in somebody's personal notebook, but maybe we should take a little look-see. Absolutely. Whoa, it's filled with big words written in tiny letters. I guess he uses his notebook to write down his invention ideas? Huh? What is it? Did you find something? After March 8th of last year, the content of this notebook changes dramatically. Like how? Well, ever since that date, someone's been writing down every detail of his life, as in every. Maybe decide to start keeping a diary? But this is way too detailed to be an ordinary diary. Either he's really compulsive, or maybe just plain forgetful. But is it really as simple as that? I feel like something happened on March 8th that made someone change. Well, why don't you let me take a look at that and I'll tell you. Hey, Maya, let it go or we'll rip it. Eep. Now look what you did. You dropped it. You should just let me take a look. How is this my fault? Oh no, Nick. Ack! Fell into a pool of someone's blood. Look at that blot. Almost like a Rorschach test. I can't read a thing on these 2 pages now. Uh-oh, you're gonna get it now. Ugh, guess it really is my fault after all. Let's just put it away carefully for now. We can't let anything else happen to it, you hear? A database-like notebook that chronicles events of each day in minute detail. Huh? Hey look, there's something sticking out of the notebook. It looks like it's a newspaper article. Rail company heir dies in crash. That's his sister on the right. Let's see, it's about the car accident someone's sister died in. It happened on March 8th. Yep. That's the day someone's notebook completely changed. Oh wow, yeah, absolutely. What else does it say? It says the driver at the time of the accident was Dumas Gloomberry. Hey, we got motive here now. It says someone was in the car too, and that he had sustained severe injuries. It's just like Pierce said. Someone completely changed after the accident. Newspaper article adds to court record. So Gloomspray was driving the car when they got into that accident. That opens up the distinct possibility of Soren holding a grudge against Gloomsbury. You think Soren could have? And he just said that whenever whenever Pierce does something, it's like he's doing it too. So I'm theorizing right now that Pierce was ordered by him to kill Dumas. But something went wrong. And the blame was put on her. Oh, here we go. Soren ordered Pierce to kill Dumas. Pierce used this opportunity to then frame Ellen. Because he doesn't want someone like Ellen to marry Soren. Soren loves Ellen, but he knows that if he says anything that might get her off, the truth might be revealed about his role in the murder. So he can't tell us anything because he'll implicate himself. But at the same time, he's the mastermind and Pierce is the tool that was used. But Pierce misused the tool to basically get rid of someone he didn't like. Yeah, that sounds really complicated, but I like it. I think it's a good plan. You think Soren could have? I don't know. It's not like I have any proof. We should talk to Pierce about this when we return Soren's notebook to him. Though he doesn't seem to be here right now. Maybe he's at the Flying Chapel. Alright, we're going to head to the Flying Chapel in the next video, my dear friends. Thank you for everything. Hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. And until next time, on our continued on Let's Play of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.